everybody. Welcome to this week's installment of Puppy Day School without puppies, because Thursday was crazy and rainy and a lot of you decided to take off. So I do have some individual video clips which will be attached to the end of this segment for each of you that we did on Wednesday, but again, kind of in the pouring rain and with some dogs that weren't super motivated to work. So that is just gonna be what it is. So I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about how we're gonna cope with puppies in crazy weather. Some of you guys have puppies that love to be out in the rain, no problem. Others have puppies that are like, nope, don't want anything to do with this. So for those puppies, they're just gonna have to be a little bit miserable, take them out with an umbrella. You can get little raincoats, which helps keeps them dry. It also helps alleviate, first of all, let me just back up and say, I used to kind of giggle at people that put raincoats on their puppies or dogs, and you know, but I'm from Maine, so I was like, this is crazy. However, there is something to be said when you have a lot of fur on a dog and keeping it dry. It certainly makes your life a lot easier in terms of, and I'm always for that, you know, so that's something you might want to consider on these rainy days if you are going to get out and about for walks. The other thing I want to talk about is how to entertain your puppy, because, you know, they're going to be inside a lot more than they might normally on really nice days. So let's look at the fact that mental stimulation is tiring for a dog. So yay for dog training. Working on any kind of activities that we've been practicing for brief periods, 5 minutes here and there throughout the day, that does tire your puppy out. Not in the same way elevated heart rate would, but it certainly does help. And I think it's also important to mention that there are a lot of game type toys out there for puppies these days. So if you go on the internet and you know, Amazon, whatever, and type in puzzle toys for dogs, you're gonna see lots of different things that require from things that you put treats in and your puppy has to slide pieces on a board around, to simply getting a toy that dispenses their food. So how about taking mealtime that might normally take 3 or 4 minutes for your puppy to gobble down and putting it in some kind of receptacle that they have to roll around or tug on a string and little pieces of kibble fall out. I'm a huge fan of anything that, again, uses brain cells and takes up time. That mental stimulation is awesome. So look around for things like that. Simply doing things like hiding toys around your house, that places where the puppy's allowed to go, maybe with a couple pieces of treats underneath it, so they're encouraged to go investigate and look for things. You know, put a little throw pillow over a couple treats so your puppy has to nose around to find it. Those are really great things. And in addition to that, what I would love for you to set as a goal for the next couple weeks is go on YouTube. Look up training dog tricks. I want you to pick one trick that you teach your puppy. It's a really fun way to work with your puppy that seems, it's hard, let's be honest. I mean, it's hard to do, you know, continue to do repetitions of down and things like that. But it's fun to teach high five. It's really fun to teach. There's one trick that's called I'm So Ashamed, and it teaches your puppy to put their little nose and head under like a pillow or a blanket. Like, oh, I'm so sad. If you have a puppy that loves to stretch in the morning, that's called Take a Bow. And we can put that on cue and reward for it. It's very similar to teaching it down. There's lots of fun little tricks that are not difficult, but again, engage you with your dog in a different way. So I challenge you to do that, to go find, again, there's so many good trainers that have clips on YouTube about how to teach different things to puppies. So one of them that I love is called Kiko, K-I-K-O, Pup, Kiko Pup. Look her up, she's insane. And she has so many video clips and teaches lots of different things. So she might be a good one to look up. So let's focus this week on, continuing with all your foundation games, continuing with stuff where we can, given the weather. Let's find a trick that you're going to introduce to your puppy. And let's introduce some mental stimulation games so you have that in your back pocket as well. Have a great rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.
Rainy day. It's not so fun to look on a rainy day. Look. Over here. Sit. Good. Down. So we work on a theory called say it, show it, pay it. That's our little mantra. Dogs hate lying down in there. Even though if they don't mind the rain, they hate lying down when they're wet and it's wet outside. Come on, Bubba. All right, let's try again. Come here. Oh, you want to sit that way? That's weird. Okay, how about facing me? There you go. Come here. Luke. Luke. All right, let's try again. Luke. Yes. All right, down. Good, down. Down. Yes. Good job. Okay, touch. 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 Yes. Good, down. Sit. Down. Yes. Okay, getting back to our say it, show it, pay it. Sit. Come on, sit. Yes. So we say what we want, keep treats hidden. There's a distinct pause between saying what we want and the show it step. So I'm going to say down. And wait for about 3 or 4 seconds. Then I'm going to show what I want. Call that a lure. The pay it part is when they get their cookies. Okay, good job. And then we use our release word, which is okay. If the dog doesn't want to totally move, that's all right also. All right, here we go. Up, up. Down. Show it. Pay it is when they get their cookies. All right, good job. Sit. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to try it again. Down. What will eventually happen is the dog will anticipate, they will do what we call chaining events together. So I'm going to say down. They're going to know that the next part of the chain is that I use a lure, and they're going to skip that step, and they're going to lie down because they'll want the cookies faster. That's how we get behaviors on cue. Down. Yes. 1, 2. PICs, partners in crime. Where's the rest? Corner! Oh, there they are. Jessie! Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, and here goes crazy Kona. Junebug, don't go over there. Oh,
Jessie.
and here's our queen. There's a little queen. Does that need to be up on the chair? It's so wet out here. Oh,